Red rum. Let's see which opener they go for. I'm guessing it's just a razor mouth with a coin. That's what everyone is doing on pretty much every small map. What was that? I don't know why they put a muffin there. Sometimes people like show that they need a quest done by summoning a bunch of phobies at the beginning, but I don't think there's any quest for muffin in that kind of way. Also, this is an auto opener, just a 1 key. Are they going like Quagmire or Hero or something? That would be my first thought here. I'll just do the boring thing. Tick. Very odd. Could go here and point it or disease it if they want to. If I do that. Which would be a bit annoying. Wouldn't be that bad for me though. 900 damage to this. Could actually just spawn an Inoculus and that would allow me to kill it if they do that, I believe. Yeah. That would be enough, right? Yeah, it would. Now they can't really go in with the tick. My opener is very boring here, but what can you do? Could just stay here. I could also just take this, but then they will push and disease and move away, I think, if I do that. I think I'll just stay there and bank for a turn. See what they want to do with the 5 keys. Could have also just gone the shovel here, but then I would have had to move them in some other way. Could have just moved the Inoculus up here to be threatening. I wouldn't necessarily be wrong. Really? Can't I just do this now? And not be threatened by anything? Like there's not anything that punishes me for this, right? I don't believe there is. And what should I do with this? Should I just stand still? I think so. And then I should bring some back up. Also. Has to be mechanical ones though. This is a bit weird. Could just drop a Hevo or something in. Maybe I'll just Gonzo so I have some more power. I don't think there's any way they kill this, right? Actually, I guess they can kill it. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I should just sit still. I think. Bring a shovel, maybe. They could kill it because they would just hit with this and then summon a so small snowball and push it into me. And then they could do 600 plus 600 or however much that would end up being. And then they would kill the Inoculus. So I can't even poke there. Because the snowball would just end up being here and then fireballing a mummy. That is very scary, to be fair. Because that would one-hit my Inoculus. if we let it get that close. What do I do against the mummy normally? I mean, not normally, because I haven't seen it in a very long time. I think I've seen it like once before. I feel like I should break this block, but I can't really bring another support phobie here. Guess I'll just walk all the way around, maybe. Will they ever push up here? I feel like they shouldn't. Do this, just to be sure. But what do I want to bring into that? Could just try and glob it. But that seems kind of odd. Cerberus is also weird. I'll actually just do Blondie, I think. See what they do. Could get an extra hit here by pushing my Nautilus down. But is that worth it? Like doing this instead. And then double hitting there. But then I have no shovel for this though. Do I care about having the shovel for that? I kinda do, so I think I won't do that. I'll just hit up here instead. I think having the shovel for my Blondie is a bit better. Even though I can't push it in a good way or anything. They're probably just gonna push, hit, and then move away. And that will reclaim the point. But I need to free up my unit slots, so I'm forced to throw away the Razor Mouth here. It's not really any choice. Really up there? Can they even do that? Yes, they can. Yeah, I won't have quite enough damage to kill it. I'll be like 500 off. I definitely shouldn't move the tick up there though. The good news is that they use the shovel here, so I can actually just take this point with my Blondie, I think. Also, I think I can just hit there on top of that without a care. Keep this over here, ready to move that forward or wherever it needs to go. And what more do I want? They banged for 9, which is pretty scary. Wonder what the right thing to bring here is. Because I'm not quite sure. How much is this? Oh, it's a lot of damage. Kinda wanna bring Puff, but I don't know if it's correct or not. I think I'm gonna do it though. Puff is kind of good into Mummy because you can like poke with the mini-me's if they make any. Probably not the correct choice here though, because now they can bring some 9 keys that are very good for them. Can I kill that? 10, 20... Yeah, I definitely kill that if they do this. Oh, a Frosty. That's pretty hard to beat here, because they're gonna freeze my Puff and my Blondie, I think. Unless I'm completely wrong. Oh, stop that. I have to do something like this, I think, to be able to hit it with everything, otherwise I can't kill. If this is even enough. I'm pretty sure it's enough though. The problem with this move is that they are going to kill my puff and everything else very easily. I don't think there's any way where I double push the blondie, unfortunately. Could just not kill the mummy and instead kill this, but I think that's a bad idea. So yeah, I'm forced to just do it the way I first did it. There's not any other way to play this, unfortunately. Because I think this is a bit bad for me. Gonna get deceased on the puff and the unicorn. And they're gonna freeze these two. Which leaves me with only these three. And this is frozen. And this is dying. So it's not even really good in any way. Like, this is just straight up dead. It's just taking up a unit slot for me right now. So I can't even summon anything else either. At least I can get rid of the tick, though. They should definitely hit it here, like they were doing. That is 100% the correct choice, because otherwise this doesn't die on its own. Oh, they just want to kill that? I guess so. I can still kill the tick though if they do that. And they're running out of time here. Okay, they did get the freeze, but they didn't hit this. I guess they want to keep the shovel safe, but that's just wrong. Or maybe they just completely ran out of time. One of the two. We can actually unfreeze the blondie next turn, so it's very scary for them to stay near here. We can just snowball and remove the freeze effect from it, and then it will be able to go. They can kill both of these. Maybe I shouldn't have moved this up. But nah, it's probably still right to move it up. Oh, and they're moving away. They are. I guess they don't want to like get hit by the blondie. That would always be a loss, so it makes sense. What should I do here though? This is very dangerous for my Inoculus because they can push this nearby it. I have to keep this alive. I can take all of the points like that. This is dead either way. If I move away though, it's kind of weird also. What do I want here as my next phobia? This is dying, so I need to choose a phobia next turn. I'm just thinking about which I should go for. They can't actually recap this with their shovel either, because I can push this blondie down there. So they have to recap it with the Frosty if they want to. And then they will take a ton of damage. Because I can push this down to it, which I definitely would. I think I just need a fighter, like a Minotaur or a baby Snakey, or maybe two phobies. Maybe like a Cassowary and a 1-key will be too much. Cassowary and Electric Hat maybe. Something along those lines. I think is correct. We can block them from killing the Inoculus by using two phobies here, so I will do that. Probably not a Cassowary. Actually, let's just go Cassowary. Also, it should probably have been Electrocat. Cassowary makes sense here because they can 2-hit pretty much anything I summon, no matter what, with this thing. And this is very threatening and has long range and stuff, which I kinda lack. Something mobile. So this seems good. If they go to heal the Frosty, they also just lose because they just go to their heart and they die before they can do anything. So this should just be game over. I don't know why so many people try and use Frosty on small maps. I mean, it's good even on small maps, but it's way harder to make work compared to large maps. They're just trying to freeze me, which I don't really care about, I guess. I can push this around. Guess I'll do something like this. They can't go in anywhere, right? They freeze even from here, they still just die. Maybe I shouldn't even sacrifice that, but I think it's probably correct to do. No matter where they freeze, they would just lose the game, so it doesn't really matter here. Like, this still ends up with this thing dying, no matter what. Even if they try and block for it, I'm pretty sure it's dead because I can go here and here. I can also just kill this straight up, so it doesn't even make sense to try and block with it. GG though. Bit of a weird opener from them. I think they should have definitely gone for the normal corn opener, even if they want to use Frosty. It's just way too good on small maps. The mummy was also very odd. I haven't seen that in a very long time, so I don't remember what you actually do against it most of the time. But I guess it's just a big melee phobia, so could have gone rusty or something, but then they would probably kill it. But I mean, it worked out against it. It's really not a big deal when it's a melee phobia most of the time. They have to play very fast for mummy to work, which they obviously did not.